Welcome to this spiritual guide. Today, we will discuss a powerful remembrance of Allah that is recited after the Maghrib prayer. This remembrance is not only for increasing sustenance and wealth, but is also proven effective for fulfilling all kinds of needs. If you are surrounded by difficulties in life, experiencing tightness in your provision, or wish to fulfill a specific need, this remembrance can become a source of divine mercy for you. In this article, we will explain in detail the virtues of this remembrance, the correct method of reciting it, and its effects. This practice has been tested by many and has helped resolve countless problems. So let us begin with the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Remembrance means remembering Allah through specific phrases of praise, glorification, and supplication. When we consistently recite remembrance with sincerity and conviction, Allah listens to our calls and showers His mercy upon us. The importance of remembrance in a believer's life cannot be overstated. It is the nourishment of the soul, the comfort of the heart, and the means of connecting with our Creator. Allah mentions in the Quran, "Verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest." This verse highlights that true peace and tranquility can only be achieved through remembering Allah. When we engage in remembrance, we are not just uttering words, we are establishing a spiritual connection that transcends the physical world. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, also emphasized the importance of remembrance in numerous teachings. He said that the example of one who remembers his Lord and one who does not is like the example of a living person and a dead person. This comparison shows how vital remembrance is for spiritual life. The impact of remembrance on daily life. When a person regularly engages in remembrance, it transforms their entire being. Their heart becomes soft, their tongue becomes moist with the mention of Allah, and their actions become aligned with divine guidance. Remembrance protects a person from sins, because when the heart is connected to Allah, it becomes difficult to disobey Him. It also brings barakah, or blessings, into one's time, wealth, and relationships. The importance of sustenance in Islam. In Islam, sustenance is not limited to money alone. It includes health, peace of mind, knowledge, righteous children, and countless other blessings. Allah Almighty says in the Quran, "And there is no creature on earth but that upon Allah is its provision." Surah Hud 11:6. This verse gives us certainty that Allah has already written the provision for every human being. However, to obtain that provision, we need to take action. Through righteous deeds and sincere supplications, we can increase blessings in our sustenance. The concept of sustenance in Islam is comprehensive. It encompasses everything that benefits a person. This includes the air we breathe and the relationships we cherish. When we understand this broader definition, we realize that seeking increase in sustenance means seeking improvement in all aspects of our lives. Maghrib prayer is the first prayer offered after sunset when darkness begins to fall. This time has its own special blessings. During the Maghrib hour, Allah sends down special mercy upon His servants. The Prophet Muhammad emphasized the importance of this time. He would often engage in remembrance and supplication after the Maghrib prayer, before engaging in any worldly matters. This practice of the Prophet shows us the value of this blessed time. Why Maghrib time is special? The period immediately following Maghrib prayer is among those moments when supplications are accepted. This is why great spiritual masters used to spend this time in remembrance and worship. If we also dedicate this time specifically for remembrance and supplication, we will witness amazing results in our lives. Several teachings indicate that there are specific times during the day and night when prayers are more likely to be accepted. The time after obligatory prayers, particularly after Maghrib, is mentioned among these blessed moments. Additionally, the time between Maghrib and Isha is considered a time when the veil between the heavens and the earth is thin, making it easier for supplications to ascend. The spiritual significance of sunset. Sunset represents the end of the day and the approaching night. It is a time of reflection and gratitude for the day that has passed. By engaging in remembrance at this time, we thank Allah for the day's blessings and seek His protection for the night ahead. This practice aligns with the natural rhythm of creation and brings harmony to the soul. Now, we will share with you that special remembrance which should be recited after Maghrib prayer. This remembrance is short, but its effects are profound. Understanding the meaning. Glorification means declaring Allah's perfection. When we say Subhanallah, we are declaring Allah free from all imperfections. This remembrance brings us closer to Allah. The remembrance we are discussing consists of two of Allah's most beautiful names. Understanding their meanings helps us appreciate the power of this practice. The special remembrance. The remembrance is Ya Ghaniyu Ya Mughni. This remembrance should be recited 100 times after Maghrib prayer. If reciting 100 times is difficult, then at least recite it 41 times. The virtue of this remembrance. Ya Ghaniyu is one of Allah's beautiful names. It means the self-sufficient and the free of all needs. This name indicates that Allah is completely independent of any need, while all of creation is in constant need of Him. Ya Mughni means the bestower of wealth and sufficiency. This name reflects Allah's attribute of providing abundance to whomever He wills. When we recite this remembrance, we are acknowledging Allah's self-sufficiency and our own neediness. We are asking Him to bestow upon us from His infinite treasures. This combination of recognition and request makes this remembrance particularly powerful for attracting abundance. The spiritual connection between these names. When we call upon Allah as Ya Ghaniyu, we acknowledge that He is the source of all wealth and sufficiency. When we call upon Him as Ya Mughni, we ask Him to grant us from His abundance. This pairing creates a complete circle of recognition and request. It is like knocking on a door while acknowledging that the one behind the door has the power to open it. For any spiritual practice, the correct method and intention are extremely important. If we recite with the right intention and proper method, Allah will surely bless us. Perform ablution. It is necessary to be in a state of ablution before reciting this remembrance. Purity is a sign of faith. When we are pure, we are closer to Allah. Ablution not only cleanses us physically, but also spiritually prepares us for connecting with our Creator. The Prophet said that when a person performs ablution and then engages in remembrance, their sins fall away with the water droplets. Face the Qibla. It is recommended to face the direction of the Kaaba while reciting. This shows respect and brings peace to the heart. Facing the Qibla unites Muslims worldwide in a single direction. It symbolizes the unity of the community in worship. When millions of believers face the same direction, it creates a powerful spiritual energy. Make a sincere intention. Before starting, make an intention in your heart that you are reciting this remembrance for the pleasure of Allah and for fulfilling your specific need. Keeping the intention pure is very important. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Indeed, actions are judged by their intentions." Bukhari and Muslim. This teaching emphasizes that the value of any deed depends on the intention behind it. When we purify our intention, our remembrance becomes more meaningful and acceptable. A sincere intention can turn a habitual act into an act of worship. Recite blessings on the Prophet. Before starting the remembrance, recite blessings on the Prophet 3 times. After completing the remembrance, recite blessings on the Prophet another 3 times. Sending blessings on the Prophet Muhammad is a means for your supplications to be accepted. The Prophet said, "Whoever sends blessings upon me once, Allah sends blessings upon him 10 times." Muslim.
This beautiful promise encourages us to include blessings in our spiritual practices. When we send blessings on the Prophet, our supplications are elevated and our connection to him is strengthened. Recite this remembrance at least 41 times. If possible, recite it 100 times. Reciting 100 times makes its effects appear more quickly. The specific numbers are not arbitrary. They are based on the experiences of spiritual masters who have tested these practices. The number 40 in particular has significance in Islamic spirituality, representing a period of completion and transformation.
Make it a habit to recite this remembrance daily after Maghrib prayer. Reciting it continuously for 40 days will yield remarkable results. Consistency in worship is highly valued in Islam. The Prophet loved deeds that were done consistently, even if they were small. A small but consistent practice is better than a large but inconsistent one. The benefits of this remembrance are numerous. Countless individuals have experienced them through sincere practice. The greatest benefit of this remembrance is that it brings blessings in your provision. Even if you earn less, blessings enter it. Blessing means that even a small amount becomes sufficient for you. Difficulties become easier to handle. When blessings enter something, it multiplies in value and benefit. A blessed income, no matter how small, can meet all your needs and even leave something for charity. Through the effects of this remembrance, Allah increases your wealth. New doors of provision open for you. You will begin to earn more than before. This increase may come from expected or unexpected sources. Allah's ways of providing are beyond human comprehension. Sometimes provision comes from directions we never imagined. If you have debts to pay, start reciting this remembrance. Allah will create means for your debts to be cleared. Debt can be a heavy burden, both physically and spiritually. This remembrance has helped many people become debt-free. When you call upon Ya Mughni, the bestower of wealth, he opens ways for you to fulfill your obligations. Are you not finding success in your work or business? This remembrance will become a means of success in your efforts. Allah will remove obstacles from your path. He will open ways you never imagined. When you combine effort with remembrance, success becomes inevitable by Allah's permission. If you fear any enemy, start reciting this remembrance. Allah will protect you from the evil of your enemies. When Allah is with you, no enemy can harm you. The remembrance of Allah is a fortress that protects the believer from all forms of harm. If you desire righteous children, you can also recite this remembrance for them. Allah will make your children pious and upright. Righteous children are a source of continuous reward for parents, even after their death. They are among the best gifts Allah can bestow upon a person. The most important benefit of this remembrance is spiritual peace. When you recite this remembrance daily, you will experience an amazing sense of tranquility. Your heart will find rest. Worries will disappear. This inner peace is more valuable than any material wealth. It is the peace that comes from knowing that Allah is with you and that He is sufficient for all your needs. When Allah accepts a servant's supplication, certain signs become apparent. First, you feel peace in the heart after reciting the remembrance. This is the most immediate and reliable sign. Second, you experience ease in difficult tasks. Tasks that seemed impossible become manageable. Third, you notice blessings in your sustenance. You may not become rich overnight, but you will notice that what you have goes further. Fourth, worries and problems slowly fade away. This may happen gradually rather than all at once. Fifth, you may have good dreams. Sometimes Allah gives glad tidings to His servant through good dreams. These dreams bring hope and encouragement. Dear brothers and sisters, this remembrance is a mercy from Allah. By reciting it, you can transform your life. But remember, remembrance is only a means. Real help comes from Allah alone. Keep your intention pure while reciting this remembrance. Ask Allah not only for worldly benefits, ask Him also for goodness in the hereafter. The ultimate success is success in the hereafter. We should never lose sight of this. If you recite this remembrance with consistency and certainty, you will never be disappointed, Allah willing.
Allah will fulfill all your needs. He will grant you goodness in this world and the next. Remember that the key to any spiritual practice is sincerity. When your heart is truly connected to Allah, even a few words can move mountains. When the heart is absent, even thousands of recitations may have little effect. Make this remembrance a part of your daily routine. Let it become as natural as breathing. Let it transform your relationship with Allah. Let it transform your relationship with His creation. Let it open doors of blessings you never imagined possible.
If you found this spiritual guide beneficial, please consider supporting our channel. Subscribe to our channel for more Islamic content, spiritual reminders, and practical guidance for your daily life. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Share this video with your friends and family. Help spread beneficial knowledge that can transform lives. Like this video if it added value to your day. Comment below with your experiences or any topics you would like us to cover. May Allah reward you abundantly for your support. Jazakallahu khair. Peace be upon you all.